Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm making this video to enlighten some of the young people that's growing up not really knowing history, not really knowing who they are, because a lot of the parents of today, they really not educating these children. And not just the children, the things that I'm going to be saying on these videos that I will be making is to enlighten everyone. And I'm doing this, something I said I wouldn't do, but I just feel like something that needs to be done. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, I'm gonna lay down some things, and you can do your own research or whatever. You know, if you don't believe me, look it up. You know, I may not be able to give you hardcore, facts out of a book. That's your job. You look for that. First of all, I want to say the contents of this video is my opinions, and it's just entertainment purposes. All right, let's get into it. One of the main reasons why, it's just one of the reasons why we as people of color suffering so much is because we just misinformed. And we do things on a daily basis, not knowing exactly what we're saying. Because we don't really know the true meanings of the words that come out of our mouth. And that goes for everyone. I mean, I'm talking young and old. Nobody really wants to take the time out to do their own research. Pick up a book. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to be making videos, I'm going to come out and give some titles of some books that you can research if you want to. It's clearly up to you. But anyway, just to get on into it, this is the thing. We're going around calling one another by the wrong classifications. When it comes down to history, if you really look up the etymology of the word black, black is a pale-faced person. It ain't no dark-skinned person. But these Europeans that came over and conquered this land, that's what they would want you to believe in. And really, people of color, we take things and we just run with it. And it's crazy. The true definition of a black person is a pale-faced person, not a dark-skinned person. That's the true definition. Now, it'll be hard to find. You have to get an old Oxford dictionary, or either get a etymology book. But here's the thing. When these people came over, and I want to say this, right off the back, there's no racism here. It's strictly enlightenment, education purposes, to make you think. When these people came over here, they were the black people. And it's funny because when you look at these movies, you never see white people as slaves. People like Oprah Winfrey and all these other big wigs and making these movies, they don't never put the real stuff on these movies, you know. But anyway, when they finally conquered the United States or America, they took the black off of them and put it on us. Now, what is black? Black is death. These people was considered of a lower class because they came into the game when people was already here, living here on earth. Oh yeah, they're 6,000 years old. By 2024, it'll be 6,000 years. But they're part of what we call creation. They were created, you know. And we all, don't get me wrong, we all have a mixture of European, American, because there's only really two worlds. It's America and it's the Eastern world. If you ever notice, an African can come to this country and he labeled as white. Why is that? Because all of that's considered one place. It's all Europe or whatever you want to call it. African, Europe, Middle Eastern, they're all on that eastern side of the world. Those are the people that conquered this land. I know we all want to think that we Africans, but we're not. Well, I mean, some of us may be, but what I'm saying is, it wasn't pale-faced people that came here and conquered us. In the beginning, the Romans who ruled the world. A lot of us in the community, we think, oh, them white folks. No, it was not. This whole world was black. The little Europeans, the little pale-faced people we do see, some of them are descendants of the Moors, because the Moors, made children through them. And some of them are Slavic. Slavic means slave. They was always slaves. They was always poor. When they came here, they was poor. And what we have to know is that these people here, the original Americans, the so-called, what they called us Indians, the Indigo people, we were rich. We had all the farmland. We had white people working for us as slaves. Black people was owning oil wells, the whole 9 yards. Yes. Nah. Even Portuguese and Spaniards, when they came here, they was all people of color. White people was just a pawn. I don't even want to say white, because really and truly, we are the white people and they are the black people. That's the reason why we screwed up. That's why this whole thing is screwed up. And as long as we keep saying black, that black dude this and black, no, we ain't gonna never be right. When a black man is killed, the first thing they say in the media is a black man this, black man that. Why? Because black is nothing. Black is not protected by international laws. And then we go off into if you think about it. Well, anyway, when these people came here, our government was already set. People got things so twisted. Everybody talk about the Constitution and this and that. And I'm included. I grew up thinking it was pale-faced people that wrote this Constitution. But no, it was the Iroquois Indians that wrote that. So now you got to think about this. If it was dark-skinned people that wrote the Constitution, why would they say that a black man was 3/5 of a man? Because they wasn't talking about us. It was talking about them. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. And that's just, I'm going to just do a little short message, but I'm going to be coming with dropping gems like this periodically. Peace.